Hi guys, welcome to Manhood Explained. My name is Camille. Today is 19th of August 2020 and welcome to video number 236. Listen, some of you are kind of black sheep of your family. And some of you are living your lives and everybody is kind of scared or afraid to being with you or being close to you because you're constantly reckless. And especially if you're a young guy, if you're not a little long in your relationship, or maybe you're just 20 something ish, and you're just looking at your life and being at least aware, or maybe not really yet, that you're this crazy person that act this way, you might be kind of observed or scared or kind of talked about by other people, like there's no chance for you to be, you won't be able to do anything in your life, you won't be able to achieve anything just because people tell you with this kind of behavior, you'll see where you'll end up. But I want you to look at it from a completely different way, because maybe that will help you, especially if you're kind of if you've been bashed by other people, especially with your parents or with someone close to you, and you are kind of depressed-ish and you don't see hope, and maybe this is kind of your life, I want to show you different perspective, because that may be open door for you to see that you might be closer to genius than you may expect or think. So first of all, if you're reckless, one of the major things which is positive, you look at from a right perspective, is that you're not afraid to act. That you're not afraid to do something where you feel that it's a great idea. It might be a stupid one, doesn't matter, you're not afraid to go for it. And if you look at people from a business who are really done well for themselves, or any other area like sports or something, many of these people are just not afraid to take a risk. As Dan Pena says, pull the trigger. And this amazing thing to have, especially if you're going to go towards life, there will be so many people who will be afraid to do anything. They're going to sit in their chair and be terrified what's coming, and you'll be one of those who's just going to jump straight into it. And that's kind of one of the things that ladies are saying, that it's like one of the most needed or wanted characteristics. You being able to be decisive and just do something about it. So I want you to look at it as a positive. I want you to look at it as your feature, as your perk, as something that you have, because some people won't have it and they'll be terrified of their life all the time. But you're privileged, sort of, from the scratch, from the beginning, because you're not afraid to take action. So that's a positive, number one. Then point number two, if you're reckless, meaning that you're doing many crazy things, it means that you're doing many crazy things. Which means, probably, in most of the cases, that you're amazing, extraordinary creative. That's another thing which is amazing to have. Because if you talk to any ladies that are long in their relationship, you'll see that one of the major things that they're going to complain about their husbands or guys that they're with, that they're boring, they're passive. And when you combine these two, being not afraid to act and then being extremely creative, you'll be able to make her life, or additionally your kids, amazing experience, amazing journey. So this is completely positive, and I want you to kind of see it as your perk, seeing again as something that is amazing to have, and you're miles ahead of so many other guys. But then point number three, the one thing that you're missing and one thing that you need to learn, because it's not really a negative, it's just a skill that you have, is not how to stop, it's not how to turn it off, it's not how to get yourself to this position that you start thinking logically and stop acting irresponsibly. No, I want you to be able to channel your energy, because you don't want to stop. You're kind of the contrary. You want to go even farther in this, but direct your energy towards a goal. Because if you hear again people from business, people from I don't know, sports or something like this, all of them will tell you that it's all about persistence in doing the one thing, doing your thing. And that's why there's so many creative people, like, I don't know, Gary Vee, whether you like him or not, he's a genius. He's doing so many things. He's loud about himself, but then he made it from himself, and he's sharing, good advice, and he's helping people. He wouldn't be able to do that if he'll be sitting in a chair and do nothing and being afraid of everything and stop his creativity. No, he embraced it, and look where he is right now. So many business people will tell you the same thing, that you need creativity and this courage to act upon it. The same thing with your family. If you'll be able to channel it, not to destroy your relationship, but rather to build it, you'll take your wife, your girl, to a journey that she will never forget. And that'll be the most amazing thing you can do for her. And for your kids, even more. That's how they'll remember you. My father never was afraid to sleep in a tent in the middle of the winter, in the summer in the woods. He took me to I don't know, some crazy mountain, I don't know, biking, or I don't know, maybe you're older, doing parachute jumping. He was crazy to show me the world, and now I've experienced so many of those things, and now I know what I want to do in my life. So, first of all, you're not afraid to act on what you think. Second, you're extremely creative. 3, it's just a matter of kind of creating this like a laser focus towards the things that you want to accomplish, not to bring a negative consequence, but to see where it all goes and be a smart one. And then you can achieve amazing things for you, your wife, your girl, and your family. Because this is what I want you to take from this video. You can be whoever. And there are things that you think that are negative about you, but most of them, if you look at them from a right perspective, they're positives. They're your features, they're your skills, that if you manage them and kind of you being able to get a control over it, to direct it towards achieving a very specific goal, controlling how it all goes, being smart about it, you'll see that you're more and closer to the genius than you may ever expect. Just understand who you are and go and embrace it and go wild, because if you're going to control it, you're going to see amazing impact and amazing effects that you will bring to yourself and those people who are close to you. So think about it and do something about it, because all of this is just about being able to see yourself in a positive light and use those things that so many other people will treat as your failures as something that will basically bring you to the amazing journey that you'll be able to share with those that you love. If you like this video, like, share, comment. If you didn't, comment as well. Tell me what you think and what is your experience. And if there's anything you want me to talk about, give me a shout. I'll be glad to do it for you. And that being said, see you tomorrow.